Have you ever noticed why some of the most spiritual people you know often seem so alone? It's not because they don't care about others or don't know how to love. It's because their journey is fundamentally different. Their path isn't meant to follow the crowd. In a world that is constantly talking, judging, and distracting, they find themselves seeking something far deeper, something that's invisible to most. You see, being spiritual isn't about being weak or disconnected. It's actually the opposite. It's about being deeply connected to truth, to purpose, and to the very essence of life itself. And when you start walking this path, you begin to notice things others rarely see. You start to notice the energy in people, the vibrations in every situation, and the true intentions behind every word. This heightened awareness can be a powerful gift, but it also separates you, sometimes painfully, from the ordinary chatter of the world. Spiritual people are often alone because they are learning the incredible power of solitude, and it's so important to understand that solitude is not loneliness. Solitude is sacred. It's the space where the mind becomes clear, the heart becomes honest, and the soul grows stronger. It's in the silence that they find answers that could never be found in noisy crowds. It's in the stillness that they begin to hear the quiet whispers of the universe guiding them forward. And here's the truth. The world will constantly try to pull them back into chaos. Friends might not understand their need for silence. Family might not get their unconventional choices. Relationships can start to feel shallow because they are seeking depth, authenticity, and real meaning. They aren't afraid of being alone. What they're truly afraid of is living a life that feels empty and meaningless. Spiritual people are also often deeply misunderstood. Their way of thinking, their way of feeling, is just different. They see life in layers, far beyond the surface. They are incredibly sensitive to energy and emotion, both their own and others. And because they feel things so deeply, they have to choose very carefully who they allow close to their heart. They become selective, not because they are selfish, but because they are conscious. They are careful with their energy, not careless. Another big reason spiritual people find themselves alone is that they are constantly evolving. This journey of growth, awakening, and transformation is rarely comfortable. It demands that old beliefs die, that some old relationships end, and that old, limiting patterns finally break. This journey requires immense courage, discipline, and a whole lot of patience. And very often, it is a journey that must be walked alone, at least for a little while. But here's the beautiful part, that solitude is not forever. The universe has a magical way of bringing the right people, the right experiences, and the right opportunities at precisely the right time. Spiritual people are learning to trust this divine timing, to embrace the quiet, to honor their journey, and to understand that being alone is often just a period of preparation for something much greater. And here's the paradox. The more spiritual someone becomes, the more connected they feel to the entire universe, yet the more they might feel physically alone in their day-to-day life. That's because true connection doesn't always come from others. Sometimes, the most profound connection comes from our own inner voice, our higher self, and the unseen forces that guide us all toward our destiny. So, if you're watching this and you feel alone on your path, please know this. Your solitude is not a punishment. It is a gift. It is your greatest teacher. It is a sanctuary. The more you learn to embrace it, the more you will understand your own power, your own clarity, and your own light. And when the time is right, that beautiful light of yours will naturally attract the right souls into your life. Being alone as a spiritual person is not a sign of weakness. It is the sign of awakening. It's a sign that you are bravely choosing authenticity over comfort, growth over stagnation, and depth over superficiality. The world may not understand you, and that is completely okay. You are not here to be understood by everyone. You are here to be true to yourself. And remember, the people who are truly meant for your life will not drain your energy. They will not confuse you, and they will never, ever dim your light. They will respect your silence, honor your journey, and celebrate your growth. Until they appear, your solitude is your greatest ally, not your enemy. So, I invite you to embrace being alone. Embrace the quiet moments. Take the time to listen to your heart, to meditate, to reflect, and to connect with your inner self. This is where your true strength is born, where your true wisdom grows, and where your true peace resides. The journey of a spiritual person might look lonely from the outside, but from the inside, it is rich, vibrant, and deeply, deeply alive. And one day, the universe will reward that patience, that clarity, and that dedication with connections that are not just surface level, but so deep. So never fear being alone. It is not emptiness. It is preparation. It is your soul shaping itself, becoming the brilliant light it was always meant to be. And when you walk this path with courage, the right people, the right energy, and the right opportunities will naturally find their way to you. Remember, solitude is not the absence of people. It is the presence of yourself. And when you are fully and truly present with yourself, the world finally begins to meet you where you are. So, if you are alone right now, just take a deep breath and smile. You are exactly where you need to be. And everything you are learning in your solitude will soon become your greatest gift to the world. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, I'd love for you to subscribe and join our community. See you in the next video.